Alright, so this is going to be another rant style video of mine, so I do have to apologize for any stutters, pauses, you get the point. Anyway, what I wanted to talk about today was Nintendo's new pattern. You know, the one where they prevent people from summoning characters in order to fight another? Yeah, that one. That's the one that I wanted to talk about today. In my opinion, I really don't think that, video game mechanics should be patented, alright? I do understand to some extent why patents exist. For example, let's say there's this pipe company and they don't want other people using their pipe, so they make a patent for it. However, video game mechanics are a different beast entirely. I don't think a single thing should be patented, because all it does is it just ruins innovation. I mean, the best example of this is the Nemesis system. You remember the Nemesis system, right? It was this amazing system that was used in the Middle-earth games, where, the enemy would, advance every time you made an interaction with them. It was a pretty cool system. Well, Warner Bros. Took control of it and they threw it behind a jail, and they prevented anyone else from using it. And they didn't even use the system themselves. They were going to try using it for that Wonder Woman game, but yeah, that didn't really work out. And then they threw it again behind a jail. And the thing that I don't understand is that Warner Bros. Didn't make that system, so why on earth do they get the rights to patent it in the first place? And also, the original studio who did make, the system, Monolith, I believe that's what their studio name was called, like, they didn't make the system. And now that Monolith doesn't even exist anymore, does Warner Bros. Even have, the right to that system in the first place? Like, I'm no lawyer, so I honestly don't know what is right or wrong in this situation, but all I do need to know is, how on earth is that not patent abuse? Like, Warner Bros. Has not used that system once, and they've kept it behind, this jail, this prison for a long ass time, and, just prevented a bunch of people from using it. Like, you can only begin to imagine how many games could have been made with that system by now. But no, we didn't get any of that. And honestly, I feel really sad for it. Anyway, back to the topic at hand. It's just that I wanted to, give you an example of just how bad patents can get when you put it in a powerful company's hands like Warner Bros. I honestly do believe that Nintendo is going to use this patent against other people, to prevent them from making a Pokemon game. And I'm just like, why don't they actually try making a good Pokemon game for once? Maybe they wouldn't feel that threatened in the first place. And also, they've always got these fans that are gonna buy their games no matter what happens. So I honestly don't understand why they're so afraid. Whatever the case may be, I really despise the fact that they're just, going down this legal route in order to prevent other people from basically making a Pokemon game of their own. And honestly, I find that to be absolutely pathetic. Anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about today about this, whole patent situation. It's just honestly ridiculous, and I firmly believe that video game mechanics should not be patented, okay? It should not be patented. Anyway, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.